Hello everyone. Today is 25th October 2021. 2 days ago I showed you this hydrangea haze. I am standing in the center of the row behind this wisteria. That is the wisteria. I want to give some support left side of the wisteria and right side of the wisteria because it has enough branches developed this year. So next year I may give some wooden support or something. So that's why I have left some space left side and some space right side. Imagining that much location, then I have made my row of this hydrangea haze, and this is the center. This is a bobo hydrangea. See the blooms. So season is going, so they are supposed to be creamy white, but now because of the fall cold chilling temperature, the bloom has turned little bit light pink. So just to refer, I am showing you this, and see this row. So 2 days ago I finished. I think it took me 2 days. One day I planted 3 maybe, and another day I planted 4. So yesterday I showed you I got to Buddleia purple color. So I thought because they need sunny location, butterfly bush they thrill only in a very good sunny location where they get most of the daytime hours. They get sunlight, direct sunlight. Thinking that, I thought I have this space for them to get enough sun, thinking that and it will not block my view. So I think those are 3 to 4 feet tall and wide, this bobo. So imagining that that butterfly bush will get enough space and it won't disturb my this row. So in front of this I may plant some small height plant, which I am thinking maybe the new daylilies that I got. So I can make a row, and they will be like only the blooms reaches 2 or 3 feet, otherwise the leaves I think they are under 2 feet. So I may plan on this row. So thinking that, I have selected the location. I did not plant, but I have selected the location there for that butterfly bush. And to make it symmetrical, the second one I have kept here, the second one. So I forgot what is the, okay, so one here, one there. This is the hydrangea row on this side, and then this is the weeping European beech. This, with time, it will take a lot of space around here, so I am not planning to plant anything around it. Those bicolor, see the birds, I showed you the bloom also when it bloomed. That is the plant, that is the that variety. Iris is there, and this is a pink iris, and that one I forgot the color, but that I can transplant it. Their roots are only on the top of the 1 feet of the soil. So when I will feel this plant is taking more space, I may transplant those. It's not difficult. But any other shrub or plant, I am not planning around it, which will go deeper in the root. So thinking that, I had enough hydrangea, and I wanted like a row or haze of hydrangea. Thinking that I got a lot of hydrangea, so that is my straight line. And then I thought of making here. That is my peach plant, and this is one limelight I planted. At that time I did not buy these extra bobo hydrangea or vanilla strawberry hydrangea. So I thought in between this peach and this eastern redbird, I thought it will grow 7 or 8 feet tall and white. And in the summer, that, sorry for the sound of the clock. So this eastern redbird, it will bloom pink, and the blooms are pink in color, and they bloom in spring. So all summer they will be with that heart-shaped leaves. So they look beautiful, but they will not have the blooms. So thinking that this limelight, I selected this location that its bloom they will be visible all the summer till fall, like right now, right? See, this is limelight, but still it got this color. See, but I have one limelight there, they got very little pink, not like this. Anyway, because it is the first season, I cannot they were in the nursery, so I cannot we cannot judge the color why it is like this. When the plant is completely outside all through the season, then only we can relate. But anyway, technically it is the limelight hydrangea. So I thought, why I'm talking about so much, I thought this as one end, and I thought of making a row like this, little bit semicircular. So it is not a straight. I thought of making in a row straight, but then I thought how I can plant the plant, and also I will not take a lot of space of my center, so that if we want to do something on the center, we can have enough space. So thinking that, I made a little bit semicircular. That's why this limelight is here. And if you see, let me go. I bought another eastern redbud. This is 3 years old. This, and that is this year I got. I planted there. So I tried to plant to match this as a arc. You can say arc shaped. And also I thought of making little bit, because this eastern redbud is going to be 20-30 feet in future, so it will keep on growing. So like that eastern bud will also keep on growing. So if you see, this is one bobo hydrangea, so this is one vanilla strawberry, and this is one bobo hydrangea. So I just thought if I will stand here, it should look symmetrical. So I made the vanilla strawberry as a center, and left right I made this bobo hydrangea. And then again I am going to the other end of the eastern redbud, just to give you some visual idea why I have planted here and there. Like, who don't understand, they think it is random, but it is not random. I have I have some calculation why I have planted this one here, that one there. So now you see, and also it depends on the location. This eastern redbud, it needs sun and shade. It does not have to be completely sun where the leaf will be burnt in summer. It should not be completely on shade, thinking that. And also I think it will reach 20 or 30 feet, and then 20 or 25 feet wide. So, and I googled also, I saw a lot of eastern bud plants who are big. Really their branches go long way. So thinking that, I made sure that I will have enough space from the main trunk and my fence. So thinking that, so that if in summer it grows, its shade also we can enjoy. If we make some idea, some parties or something, kids can play. So I should have enough space around this plant also, so that we don't need to search shade under this tree itself. People can sit. Thinking that, so see, this is my fence, and close to the fence, nearly 10 feet, close to the fence, nearly 10 feet from the fence, almost 90% of the day it is shade. So if you go little away, then only the sun starts, I mean sunny area starts. So that's why I thought I cannot take, otherwise my husband was not happy that I am keeping this much distance. He told me, why can't you go close to the fence? I said, I know the reason why I am doing. And so this is that. That's why I had, that is one climbing rose I had planted long time ago, but from that side it gets sunlight, so that corner is particularly exceptional as compared to the other. So other rows, they are mostly shade. Afternoon sun they get, but that is also if it is not blocked by those. So it depends on the month. So right now in this October, sun is rising exactly in the center. Otherwise few months it is in that corner, few months it is in that corner. So based on, I have to think about how my plants can be happy in which location, then only they can share their beauty with me. So thinking that I have planted this eastern redbud here, and so I thought if I will stand from there as center, then also it should look beautiful. So let me show you behind this redbud. So behind this redbud also my plan was it should look up to the limelight little bit, semicircular. It should look like that. So this is one eastern redbud there. Limelight I had already planted, so that's why earlier I thought of planting the vanilla strawberry here, but then I changed my mind and I thought I will put the Bobo hydrangea, because Bobo hydrangea is this is 3 to 4 feet height and wide. So I did not want a tall plant here because I have lot of plants there, so I did not want to block the view. So for example, I am not sure if I had said one cutting of trumpet vine I have planted there. Then this is one hardy hibiscus, this is one hardy hibiscus, this is, see, they chopped this one hardy hibiscus, and that is another cutting of trumpet vine. So the trumpet vine, my idea, I will attach with the fence if they survive. So and then that is another that was also chopped, you can see hardy hibiscus. So one is there, I forgot to put mulch. So here and here also this is one, if you see this, so the roots are there. So that is one cutting of the trumpet vine, that is one hibiscus. So that will, if it grows, it will also be 5 or 6 feet tall and wide. And this is Bobo hydrangea. It is 3 to 4 feet tall and wide, but this is 6 or 7 feet tall and wide. So I wanted this as center. And these hydrangea blooms, they bloom in summer. That is my maybe magnolia, yeah, which is pink color bloom, but it blooms in spring. So in summer it will be empty, only the tree. So I thought it's okay if it is tall and if it blocks, because there will be no bloom in the magnolia in summer when this vanilla strawberry will have the blooms. So thinking that, I made this as center, and one Bobo hydrangea here, one Bobo hydrangea here, and one limelight is already there. So I made another Bobo hydrangea there, so that it will just look filled, starting from there to up to the that eastern redbud. Thinking that I did, and little silver grass one day I planted here. So just I had enough and it is going to die, so I pulled few and today I planted there. So this has, I think, two planted. I two planted yesterday or day before yesterday, I think, and 3 I planted today. So to complete this, because tomorrow it is going to rain a lot and there is a flood warning in our area, so I cannot do anything after that. It is cold. So I thought, at least because this is far away from the house, at least if I finish this area, I don't have to come back here, and the rest of the plants I can plant on the front side. I don't have to come beyond the wisteria. So, and even if quickly I cannot plant this butterfly bush, that one and that one, still they are very hardy, and they are very hardy, they tolerate cold. So it's okay if I cannot plant them this week. But just to, when I was searching which plant to plant where, to search the spot to save, I brought those plants here. I'm not taking them back. I will wait after the weather gets better and I get some time to do it. So let me go little behind. So on this side, that is my next to the peach plant, that is one limelight hydrangea. So from there also, let me tell you, I have tried. If you go from here, let me focus my hand so that you can follow my hand. So that I want a path like this which will go here. So here always I try how I will not plant, so that when all these plants will grow, still I will have some path to walk here. I don't know what I will do. Many times I think I will make a concrete path, or I don't know, many times many ideas comes to my mind, but I try not to plant anything in between, otherwise all these plants can fit there. But for a long term, I think I try to keep this path empty, and same as here too. Let me go there so that you can understand. So here also I have so follow my hand. So here also I have followed like that, so that I try to keep this empty, because when they will grow, these plants, this is zebra grass, right? It is almost 8 feet. So this is a blue lilac. See, now it is growing well, new branches. So when it will grow, it will be maybe 10 feet at least tall, wide. So it will take space. So this area, I want this area to be able to walk. So like that, if you see, there also I have left to walk, and here also I have, and these also, technically that is a climbing rose, though it is not growing very well, but anyway. And see this one, this is a weeping cherry. Now it is, I think, 10 feet, sorry, not 10 feet, it is, I believe, 6 feet tall, but obviously it will go 10 feet into 3 years. It is growing well now. So I try here not to, this is a purple color clematis, and then you see, if it makes me very happy. See this, this will grow in one season. They say it reaches 6 or 8 feet. This elderberry bush, this is its first season. So like that, I was telling, right? So behind this color gadiuka, I want to keep that space empty to walk. So this is one but climbing rose, magenta color, which is fragrant. And see this butterfly bush. So I close to this is third circle. These bricks are invisible. So behind this third circle, I have some big like 10-12 feet plants. So behind that, intentionally I have left the space to go through here. See, if we want to walk through here, so now you see from here, I wanted this to be empty like that, so that around these plants I will have space. So this will, I'll always try my best to keep it empty. And like that, here also, this is also a path. So here I try it to keep this empty. So if you see, so I tried next to these fruit plant rose, there I continued with the hydrangea. So it looks little bit semicircle because of the fence, because there also it is not straight. The fence started bending towards the other side. That's why. So accordingly, thinking that, I made my row. So I just thought of sharing with all of you, so that you can understand why I have planted like this. Yes, so for a long time I wanted a hydrangea haze, and long time ago I had no idea about the hydrangea plant, why people love. So initially I was getting bored with these plants. I was thinking, because I had seen only the big leaf hydrangea, the mop head, and somehow I was never attracted to that mop head hydrangea with big leaves. So when I learned about this paniculata hydrangea and different variety of this bobo hydrangea, vanilla strawberry, sweet summer, and quick fire, and there are many varieties. So all these, they look very pretty. They change color. They start with creamy white color, which is very impressive. I enjoyed these blooms from the day they started in the plants, and they give us a lot of happiness, because They grow slowly, their color changes slowly, their blooms becomes bigger and they open. They don't open completely in a week. Slowly they open and they give lot of pleasure. So somehow I now suggest it is a very good plant to add in the garden. You don't have to plant as many as I have planted, it's up to you. It's just with good price I found and I was interested, so I just thought of including in my garden, and I did it. So here is my new latest hydrangea, has a row. See this one. So that's it for today. I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Let me show a little bit closer. This is vanilla strawberry bloom.